Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4. Look at this beautiful day. It's so nice. Anyway, we've just talked to Dima. We've confronted him about all the memories of his, and we've come to the conclusion that we will help him. We will help him pacify the children of the Atom, which I've explained last time. So, let's travel to the Echo Lake Lumber. There. Oh, it's a radiation storm. We have to travel over there. I do have to say, this DLC is very pretty with all the fog and lighting effects and stuff like that. I quite like it. There's a lot of stuff we haven't covered here yet. I don't think we can uncover everything. Well, I mean, we can, but it would take quite a bit of searching and stuff. And I don't necessarily want to waste your time for that, even though, as always, I like exploring as much as possible and doing all the quests that we have. I don't like rushing through the games, especially not if I'm doing a Let's Play. Although, that's a lie. I wanted to rush one time, and that was when I was doing the bloody Right to Hell Retribution. Ugh. 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 So, what? Oh, there's a... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is there a secret entrance here that... What was that? Barnacle. Ugh. Activate. Oh, that's so cool. Is there a... What? Where's that secret entrance? That would be cool if it was in here. But where is it? It must be... Wait, it must be down here then. Because this is like... Yeah, this is like a bridge. Look at that. Let's get in here. That's cool. Ah! That's right. Oh yeah, there was an entrance on that side as well. Warren Key. Pump control. Alright. Recover Martin's holotapes. Sister Gwyneth's visit. Sister Gwyneth came to me last night. Said she spent another night thinking, as we discussed, but that she cannot unsee what she believes to be the truth, that Atom cannot be real. We talked for the better part of 2 hours, discussing back and forth. I reminded her of the gifts of the islands, of Atom's blessing, of the messengers seen by her brothers and sisters, of the family that Atom has granted her. That seemed to calm her finally, and she returned to bed. But now dawn comes and her questions still linger. Raised doubts that I have ignored for some time now, and I'm left with my own question. Is perhaps Gwyneth wiser than she knows? Well, let me take a rad axe, because it seems to be a little bit radioactive here. What Atom requires.
I have to say, I'm surprised.
Yes.
I had assumed you and your...
I hope we
believe
haven't
I'll survive.
disappointed you too greatly.
But am I mistaken?
Hate to anger Orlando.
Does your god not require you die in a nuclear blast? Is that not why you've taken up in the nucleus?
It's not a transaction, Dima. Adam requires nothing of us. He has granted us a chance to become something greater. To divide our weak mortal frames and bring life to millions of new worlds. We are simply accepting the opportunity his glow presents, whatever form it may take.
So if you found the launch key, you wouldn't use it?
That I don't know.
Are you afraid?
I'd be mad to say I wasn't, but we've made a home for ourselves here. Friends, a family.
A place you belong.
Exactly. The nucleus. It is a blessing of the truest order. It would be hard to leave such a gift, even if it is for another. But regardless, the key is lost. So, until Adam sees fit to return it, I dare say you're stuck with us.
I believe I'll survive.
Let's see this. Atom above, I've lost them. Tectus screams for blood and the children cheer. I beg for civility and they whisper traitor behind my back, and I'm left to wonder what I might have done to deserve you taking them away from me. But in the back of my mind, I know. Waning faith is an untended fire. Fail to care for it and it cannot be rekindled. Thus here I sit, thinking on embers, trying to summon the courage to do what I know I have put off for too long. So I shall step out of that door, and when I do, my life begins anew. But for the first time, O Radiant One, its path is out of your hands. Alright, let's also listen to this.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children, it's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I, they're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, Dima. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Wow.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out.
Very well. We'll talk again when you come to your senses.
Or not. Alright, let's get out of here. The island. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe the zombie we killed here was the guy that lived here. Right. Let's go back. Talk to Zealot. Oh yeah, we could also talk to that Zealot. But no, we're gonna go there anyway. So, let's go to Acadia. Whoop.
Move quick. This area isn't agreeing with us.
What do you mean? She was probably still talking about the radiation area there before. This area's fine. It's Acadia. Alright. Talk to Dima about this. See what he says.
Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more smoothly. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way. Now, are you ready to begin?
How should I earn Tectus's trust?
Prove your dedication to the family. Help when they ask. Show that the children and Tectus can rely on you. He'll be less likely to suspect one of his favorites. Now, are you ready to set this plan in motion?
How are the preparations coming along with the replacement?
The initial stages have gone well, though the reduced time frame raises some concerns. But he should be ready by the time the deed is done.
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Here, the tape. The fate of this island rests in our works.
Alright. Convince the High Confessor to meet with you. Of course, first we'll have to do a couple more quests for him, but I like that. That's cool. Let's get out of here. Alright. Let us travel to the nucleus. Boop. Hello, we're back.
Watch yourself out there. Many dangers in the fog.
Oh yes, of course. The nucleus be with you. Or the atom be with you, whatever. Right. Let's first talk... No, we're not gonna talk to the Confessor just yet. We're gonna talk to that guy about finding that other guy. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. I do have to say, this is a really cool place, though, with a nuclear submarine. I like it. Oh, yeah, it's this one.
Pardon me.
Glory to Adam, brother. You must be the one Richter sent out to the spring. Don't appear you turned into a slobbering goon. So I'm guessing you had a favorable experience. What visions did Holy Adam bless you with?
Slobbering goon?
Slobbering goon? Do people have bad reactions to the spring?
Few make it through the ritual intact. Sort of the point. A vision from Adam is a great honor, not something to be granted to the unworthy. So tell me, what did you see?
You have an ugly face with that makeup.
So the spring is supposed to hurt people?
The spring shows who's capable of serving Adam and who is not. Clearly Adam saw your strength and blessed you with a vision of...
Sarcastic.
He came to me and told me the secret to overcoming all life's challenges. And for a mere 500 caps, that secret can be yours, too.
I believe I'll pass. But nevertheless, should you need something from myself or the other zealots, you need only ask.
So you're a zealot? What is that exactly?
We are defenders of Adam's faith, and guardians of the nucleus. Most were mercenaries or trappers before they finally came to Adam. Though Richter, apparently, was actually a soldier of some rank in his old life. If the rumors are true.
Adam ever grant you any visions?
Sort of. My parents were settlers. Tried to carve out a life for us in the fog. Moved us all out there when I was just a girl. Made do for a couple years. Adam's Veil hadn't claimed the whole of the island back then. But then came this storm. A rad storm. Unlike anything the island had ever seen. Our little homestead didn't stand a chance. I was the only one to survive, thanks to my blessing. Adam's blessing. I wandered for days, living off whatever I could scrounge, drinking puddles and salt water, until I stumbled on a spring.
Salt water.
A vision I had. It felt like it lasted for days. I was back in the storm, but I wasn't afraid. I was in control. When I finally came to, I was in Richter's arms. He carried me back here and raised me to serve Adam.
So it was all, praise the Atom, it killed all of my family, but of course it left me alive because of his blessing. Praise the Atom. Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Sister Gwyneth.
The Grand Zealot sent me. Tell me what you can about Sister Gwyneth.
Very well, as I'm sure the Grand Zealot informed. Gwyneth was once a devoted member of our order, though prone to strange moods. She was well liked by many. The Grand Zealot in particular seemed to have a fondness for her, at least until she turned her back on Holy Adam. It was my duty to find her, but Gwyneth was always clever. I'm ashamed to admit that I failed.
What caused Gwyneth to turn her back on Adam?
I can only tell you what I saw. She was praying quietly, when she suddenly leapt up and began to shout that Adam is a lie. When Tectus confronted her, she struck him with such force that she knocked him to the ground. When she realized what she'd done, she fled. Tectus wanted us to send someone after her, make an example. But at the time it was not his decision. Confessor Martin insisted we wait, hope for her return. Sadly, that never happened, and we gave her up for dead. That was the end of Gwyneth. Or so we thought. One of the acolytes spied her at a holy site, but she escaped in the fog. It was not long after that the blasphemous messages appeared, and we knew it had to be her.
Why not just ignore her? Is Gwyneth really that much of a threat to you?
No, that is out of the question. Adam's will is clear in this matter. Heresy cannot be tolerated.
I can tell Gwyneth was your friend. How do I know you didn't deliberately fail?
I would never risk defying Adam's will. My faith is my life, and my devotion to Adam is absolute. Despite your insults, it is my duty to help you in this matter, and so I will. You should begin by searching the holy sites. Perhaps you'll find some clue I missed.
Right, see, that's the really scary thing. To me. People devoting their lives to something like this they believe in. And I'm not talking about, you know, believing in good or believing in whatever, but believing in something like this. That scares me. Oh, repairs in progress. Repairs in progress, Sister Mai. Does that actually launch the codes or something? I don't know. Not the codes, the missiles. Let's get out of here. So obviously we're not going to, you know, kill this girl when we find her. Investigate holy sites. Okay. Let's go to the Adam Spring. Gosh, see, this is a downside of this game. There's so many load screens. Now let's investigate. What is that? Oh, it's just a weird rock. Alright, up here we go. Is this like a park? The icon. Oh, there's another radioactive thingy here. There's someone here. Or something. Glowing Grove. Oh, wow. Blood sack. Look at this place.
Scraps torn from some kind of banner. But it looks like some pieces are missing.
Okay. A lot of rats here. Fusion core. I like that. Oh, where's the next one? It's down there. Get away from those rads. Jeez. It's not really enough. You can see that 10% of our health has been taken away by rads. It's not really enough yet to warrant using... Oh! To use a rat away.
Whoa, whoa. You hear that?
Ah! Come on. Help her. Yeah, it does seem like I'm missing them. Alright, come here. Oh, for Pete's sake. Come here. Head. Come on, turn around. Seriously? Had enough of you. These guys have so much health. It's ridiculous. There you go. Jeez. Where's the other one? Yeah, they have so much health. He's just running away? I guess. It's a cemetery. It's quite cool. Now, who left candles here? Well, let's find this other holy site. If I can get up here. What's that? Erratic? Sorry about that. There's more of them. Ow! Such beautiful music here. Right. Yummy. Come on, get up there. Radiant Crest Shrine. Wake. Wake Station. Harbor Route 233 to Route... follow the... zoom in and take the road left to fork. Okay. So now we know where to go. To find her, I guess. But what is Children of Adam Shrine? Okay, but what is over there? Oh, is that it? Okay, but... Okay, so... Right. We've already seen that one. Sorry about that. I thought that radiation icon, that trifold, was hollow, which would mean that we haven't uncovered it yet. I love this soundtrack here. I really do. Alright, anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, check out my Patreon, and we'll continue next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.